So this is topic 8. All other topics are in this same channel. I shall also be adding one other topic, the principles and practices of management. So topic 8 is purchasing and supplies management. So we start by defining what purchasing management is. Purchasing management involves researching, analyzing, and selecting suppliers that will supply goods or provide a service to you as an individual or to you as a company. It also involves negotiations of contracts or buying agreements that you make so that your company or your organization gets to have the right quality and the right price and at the right time of what you need for the company. So those negotiations you do, the contracts you do, the buying agreements you do, they fall under purchasing management. That's what purchasing management is about. We also have, when buying products in a company, especially items that are for company use, that are ICT related, there are a few procedures that you follow as we are in ICT. So most cases be talking about ICT related products. So one is a request is done of an ICT related product. Some people call it a requisition. So request for a computer device, you request for software, you request for a software or a media related or ICT related products or technologies. So once you do that, the technician of that company will get to receive the information and may need to follow up to get more clarification about what you are requesting, what product you are requesting, what service you maybe need, what item you need. So step 2 is the technician who does the follow-up. Then step 3, the technician, after confirming what you need, now does the idea of looking for suppliers for a quotation. So he does the inquiry, does the research to get to know who is the supplier providing that item, who is the person providing that service, and does that by requesting for quotations. After that, the quotations or one quotation is sent to the technician, depending on the product or the service, and the technician has to approve that quotation. That will in most cases be as per the budget that has been allocated to the department or to the organization. So as per the budget, you will go through the quotations and decide which supplier is the best. After that, the technician does the purchase order. He does an order, places an order to the supplier to provide that product or to come and offer that service. That is step number 5. Then step number 6, the ICT product is delivered at a particular time. It comes with a delivery note and also an invoice. After the delivery has been done, what follows is configurations that are done to that hardware item or that software item or whatever that item or product is or a service. Configurations are done, and if there is any help that the technician needs, he or she can consult the supplier. After that, payment is done. This could either be partially or in full. Those are the steps of buying a product, an ICT related product or the service. Then we have something else we need to talk about, demand and supply. Let's start by defining what demand is. Defining refers to the consumer's desire to purchase a product or a service and has the willingness to pay a price for it. That's what is referred to as demand. The desire of a consumer or a customer to purchase an item or get a service and is willing to pay a price for it. We call that demand. Supply, on the other hand, is making something to be needed or wanted or available. So making something to be available or to be needed to someone who is willing to pay a price for it, we call that supply. That is called supply. So something else we'll also look at in this topic is ethical standards in ICT. So when you're dealing with people, with equipment in the office, clients, that is what you need to have as an ethical standard in ICT. One is respect the privacy and confidentiality of everyone. Number two, maintain a high standard of skill and knowledge in the field. Number three is practicing duties with some level of standards and excellence. Another thing is observing ethical code, like bureaucracy, flow of authority and order. The other thing is being honest about your capabilities and the capabilities of the company. And then the other thing is conducting everything you do with integrity and with professionalism. Those are the ethical standards in ICT. Say number one, respect privacy and confidentiality of everyone. Number two, maintain a high standard of skill and knowledge in this field. So every now and then you need to be sharpening your skills. Number three is practicing duties with some level of excellence. Have some excellence in everything you do. Number four, observing ethical code, like bureaucracy, flow of authority and order. The other one is being honest about your capabilities and the capabilities of the company. Then the other thing is conducting everything with integrity and professionalism. Those are the ethical standards in ICT. We also have negotiation techniques. So when you are a negotiator of a product you want to offer to a client, there are techniques, there are ways you need to do it. One is prepare adequately, do your research well about your client's needs, get to know what they need, get to understand where they are in life and maybe why they need what they are requesting. So you need to do proper preparation or research. The other thing is pay attention to the timing you do follow up, the timing you do send adverts, the timing that you are working on a relationship with the client. You need to pay attention to how you engage that client, when it is the appropriate time to engage and when it's the time to wait. So proper timing of how you communicate with your client is very important. Number three is listen more to your other party when you are going for negotiation, and encourage them to maybe talk fast before you give your sentiments about or remarks about a product or a service. First, get to listen to them so that you may be able to get to know maybe their expectations. Then you now can tell where you can maybe solve a particular problem by providing a solution to the expectations they have. The other thing is anticipate compromise. Sometimes you, as per the expectations that your clients maybe have, you need to identify the middle ground or what you maybe can offer and what you maybe can't offer, and have some leeway of how you can solve an issue and be able to at least meet them halfway. Maybe the pricing, the quality they need, after sales service they need. You need to look for a way of making sure you solve and meet the expectations. If they are very high, at least halfway. The next number is offer and expect some commitment to your other party. So also have some level of expectation also on your end, to expect that your other party in the negotiation is also committed to what you are talking about, to the deal that you maybe want to make. There has to be some level of commitment your end and also on their end. The other thing is have some principles. You need to have some principles of Values you can't go beyond, and if they are maybe crossed, you maybe can let go and look for another deal. So have some principles. The other thing is close the negotiation by having a confirmation of whether that deal has been made or not made. So have some confirmation. Don't leave everything hanging. You're not so sure whether there is a chance of whether there is maybe a way where some issues may be successful. So when leaving that negotiation table, have some confirmation of whether a deal has been made or not made. Those are the negotiation techniques and the procedures that you follow. We said number one, prepare adequately. Number two, pay attention to your timing. Number three, listen more to your other party involved in the negotiation. The other thing is anticipate some compromise, some middle ground. The other thing is offer and expect some commitment also from the other party. As you also are committed on your end, you also should be also expecting them to the other party to also be having some level of commitment. Then close the negotiation with a confirmation of a deal made or not made. Something else we look at in this topic is purchasing principles. So the principles that are involved in purchasing are as follows. The right quality of product is a key thing or service. You have to get the right quality, the right quantity of the products, the services. So you need to also get the right quantity as per what you've negotiated. There has to be perfect timing of meeting an order. So you can't just be giving your other party or that unreasonable time for them to meet their order. So there has to be some reasonable time and some explanation in case there's delay. Availability of the other principle is availability of products or raw materials. Then the other principle is that should be best prices as per supply and demand forces. So you should be able to get the best price for a product or a service you are maybe in need of. Then the other last principle is the right location for buying or getting a service. You should also be able to get the right location. Those are the purchasing principles that are involved in purchasing and supply management. We started by saying the right quantity of the product, the right quantity, perfect timing of meeting orders, availability of products or raw materials, best prices as per market forces, and the right location for buying or getting a service. That's all about this topic. More topics are in this channel. You can review it, previous topics, and one other topic that I shall add that is also not so big. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. And, all the best from me.